Mario Kart Wii is a stone cold classic. I think anyone between the ages of about 20 and 35 is going to have excellent memories of being at home, playing Mario Kart Wii online. I'm using tilt controls. We're playing on Coconut Mall. It's Maple Leaf Grove, or whatever that level's called. Maple Speedway? Something? But as a racing game, I think it's fair of me to ask, have we really taken the time to appreciate what is perhaps the most important aspect of any video game, the skyboxes? I don't think so, but I'm here to fix that right here, right now. That's right, it's time to appreciate some skyboxes. I wasn't sure what to expect when my copy of Mario Kart Wii arrived from eBay in terms of skyboxes. I'd sort of always thought of it as the ugly Mario Kart. To me, it always felt like the art style was not fully realized. It felt a little bit too cluttered, a little bit blurry, which in a way is sort of loyal to how Mario Kart has always looked. A little bit eclectic, a little bit messy. So I wasn't sure what to expect in terms of skyboxes. Well, it turns out the first thing I should have expected is a bunch of blue skies. Pretty much all of the first few levels of Mario Kart Wii are levels that take place outdoors on a nice, partly cloudy day, sunny, couple of clouds in the sky, blue sky, white clouds, simple, straightforward, nice. A little bit like we talked about with Wave Race. That seems to be the default racing game sky. Luigi Circuit, Moo Moo Meadows, Mushroom Gorge, Toad Factory, Koopa Cape. All of these levels at first glance have exactly the same skybox, but at second glance, oh my god, they're different. And at first the difference seemed a little bit arbitrary to me. At first as I was going through these, I thought, oh, okay, they've got 2 different skyboxes or 3 different skyboxes. But that's not entirely true. Take a look at the blue sky skybox on something like Koopa Cape. Those clouds in the distance, perfectly evocative of what I like to see in a skybox, which is a reduced, flat version of something that looks a little too realistic for its own good. But then, pull up Mario Circuit. Blue skies, clouds. Those ain't the same clouds. Anybody with half a brain could see that. Okay, so they've got 2 cloud skyboxes. Wrong again. Mario Circuit for the N64. Okay, so they've got 3. Wrong again. It turns out that what at first glance is the same skybox utilized over and over again is actually a whole bunch of slightly tweaked skyboxes for the individual levels that they're used for. Nintendo could have been lazy. They could have used the same thing. We wouldn't have noticed. If I wouldn't have come up with this series, nobody in human history ever would have noticed. This whole Mario Circuit thing they got going on, these clouds lean a little more on the cartoony side, throw in a little rainbow, you got a little village going on down there. That's a beautiful little storybook you've created. Did it make a difference while you were actually playing the game? I have no f***ing idea. I probably didn't notice. Usually you don't notice those things consciously, but a lot of the time it will get into your subconscious. So I appreciate that. I like a game that goes the extra mile with things, doesn't just copy-paste skyboxes. I have a lot of appreciation for the ocean view version of this on Toad Factory. I think that's really beautiful. And the way that Moo Moo Meadows utilizes the big rolling green hills in front of it, that I find extremely immersive in sort of a child's storybook kind of a way. Hey, wait a second. I've seen that picture before. Even something that doesn't seem like it needs that extra attention to detail. Take a look at the desert level. They pulled a couple extra clouds out of it for what? I don't know, because it's more deserty when there's less clouds. I guess clouds are made of water. Desert's made of sand. Water and sand, you know, aren't the same thing. Some of the blue sky skyboxes, the clouds move all together. Some of them have layers. They mix it up. Now, like any good racing game, you're going to have your daytime partly cloudy skybox, but also you got to have a sunset. Mario Kart Wii's got 2. First one you see going in order is going to be on Wario's Log Flume Q, also known as Wario's Gold Mine. This one you don't see very much of, and it's a fun little side note, it doesn't move. These clouds, they've stopped them, they've frozen them. The other sunset skybox you get is on Daisy Circuit. This one is really nice. You know, if you're going to do a skybox in a way that's not like slightly creepy, which of course is always my preference, this is the way you got to do them. Just envelop me in beautiful warm colors. Let me look out over the ocean. Let me see a boat. Let me see a lighthouse. A semi-similar skybox comes up in Maple Treeway. But there's one thing about Maple Treeway I want to point out that really is going to become relevant in the future. And that is the effort it takes when you make a game like this, a game with boundaries, a game with things you can see but not touch. What they do with that space in between the edge of the sort of playable area and the skybox itself is really just as important as any of those other pieces at setting a tone. And Maple Treeway is beautiful in this way. I love racing games because all of this stuff is so in the background that they don't give it they don't give it a second thought, right? Oftentimes you get these sort of recognizable structures or natural sort of biomes, but they just repeat more than they would in real life. Because when you're making a racing game, you're just like, who cares? It's in the background, it doesn't matter. So then when you stop to look at it, you get these just vast, like bigger than they ever would be in real life. That's probably not true. Bigger and better than Mother Earth could ever create, stretching off into the distance in front of this skybox. That effect, man, and is beautiful. That's kind of the same thing as the Moo Moo Meadows thing. To me, that stuff in between you and the skybox is really the bridge unto imagination, in a way. I just made that up right then. You like that? I've also got a couple others that are personal favorites. I'll dig into those in just a minute. But really quick, a couple sort of quick hits for skyboxes. SNES Ghostland. It's cool, it's fine, you know, it's simple. I appreciate that it looks like this racetrack is just in a field where they built hundreds of castles for some reason. Then there's Donkey Kong Ski Resort. That one's dumb, it's just a bunch of white, but it's fine. That's what it looks like when it snows, so whatever. All of the retro tracks have a whole bunch more blue sky, cloud variations, etc. We're not gonna go into all of those, of course. And then really quick, just take a look at this nice clip from DK Jungle Cruise from the N64. Now, let's talk about the best ones. There are 2 or 3 just really standout skybox moments in Mario Kart Wii. You know, I wax poetic, I try to hype it up, I try to gas it up a little bit, but everything up to this point are good, but not great skyboxes. But we got a couple of great ones. First up, the worst of the best, Rainbow Road. I know what you're thinking. How is this the worst of the best? You love space. I do love space, that's true. Rainbow Road in Mario Kart Wii does have a lot of nice details. This little thing of Saturn reminds me of a dream I had as a kid. I like that a whole lot. The giant Earth at the bottom of the map, really cool. All-encompassing, it gets a lot of points for being space, but the one knock against it is I don't like that galaxy. I like galaxies that look like JPEGs. I don't want a galaxy that looks like somebody used the spray paint tool in Microsoft Paint and just drew a bunch of squiggles. It's not interesting to me. But again, when you sit there and you look over some pieces of this, you can't deny that there is a wonderful beauty of the neon colors over black. And that's really why Rainbow Road has become an aesthetic staple, not only of Mario Kart, but an aesthetic reference point for culture as a whole. That's overstating it, but I reference Rainbow Road a lot. What if I told you that there was a skybox in Mario Kart Wii that evoked the same creepy, slightly blurry, ominous feeling as some of the great skyboxes in Mario 64? Well, you'd probably believe me because I just showed it to you. Look at the skybox in Grumble Volcano. I mean, this is classic for me. This like infinite, evil, ominous cloud, purple, orange, distant, world-ending shit. I live for this stuff. It feels so vast. It feels so out of place. It feels a little bit too detailed for a cartoon Mario Kart game. I love this feeling. I love it. I would have thought they would have used this skybox for the Bowser's Castle level in this game. I would have figured, you know, you have the greatest skybox in the whole game. Why not copy paste it into the other lava level? But they don't. The one in that level is just some kind of murky, it's fine, it's not horrible, but this kind of murky flashing lightning cloud thing. So it's just Grumble Volcano that uses this. Proprietary skybox art. You simply can't deny. The last skybox I want to hand mention is one that is not ominous. It's one that is not sort of Mario 64, creepy, overly realistic. This is a very much crafted, cartoon, aesthetically perfect skybox, and it comes in the level Moonview Highway. I forgot this level existed. They didn't put it in any other Mario Kart games yet. Maybe they'll have it in that expansion zone for Mario Kart 8. But this level, this skybox, these distant objects, this whole world that they've created for this level is so good that it makes the rest of the game feel as ugly as I thought it was at the beginning of this video. I don't know if it was like a different guy, or maybe it was like one guy that they hired and then he made this level and then he like quit because he put all his energy into this one level. But it's such an aesthetically beautiful little storybook vignette. And obviously you don't see it because you're zooming through it, shooting stuff at people. But just look at it. Into the distance, the water on the lake, giant beautiful goodnight moon. These are the overly simplistic faux natural environments that we that take us back to being feeling like a little kid, I think, in a way. Kind of feels a little dreamy, a little Pixar. As skyboxes go, as environments go, you have to give a big shout out to Moonview Highway here, because I mean this is astonishing. Next time you play Mario Kart Wii, take a moment, slow down, lose the race. It's okay, it's just one of many. Life is not a game, Mario Kart is. So the analogy doesn't actually work. But slow down, look at it, appreciate it. All right, I don't think I have anything else I want to talk about with these. It's difficult to do this, you know. I was thinking about doing one of these for Mario Kart 8, and even just trying to keep track of all the skyboxes in this game. And Mario Kart 8's got like twice again as many, if not more. So I don't think there's anything else I wanted to point out. Oh, there's one more thing. Just want to give a shout out to the GBA Mario Kart game. We briefly touched upon distant scenery objects that really set the tone. If you haven't ever played Mario Kart Super Circuit, the background work in that game is significantly more ornate than I think any other Mario Kart game, except for maybe Mario Kart 8. And Mario Kart Wii really faithfully recreated all of those sort of kind of like puppet theater dioramas in the backgrounds of the levels that were from Mario Kart GBA. So I just wanted to give a quick shout out to that. I think that's wonderful, and I think more people should play Mario Kart Super Circuit. Aesthetically, it's probably the best Mario Kart. Okay, that brings us to the end of another Skybox appreciation. I get the sense that it was a little more chaotic than usual, a little bit bigger. I wasn't really quite sure what I was talking about because of how many levels there were. I hope it was a nice trip down memory lane for you. I hope that you take some extra time next time you play Mario Kart Wii and look at it as though it is a painting. Compare it to the greats, Van Gogh, Monet. It won't hold up very well for the most part, but it's good to look at things with the kind of openness we look at paintings with, as opposed to just being like, I'm gonna race and I'm gonna win, which is also good. It's fun to win. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video. I'm gonna wrap it up as quickly as I possibly can. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment, say, hey, I enjoyed this, I want you to make more. That will clue me in on what kind of videos you want me to make, because I am here to serve you. If you wanna be here to serve me, go to www.patreon.com/any_Austin. My YouTube channel is 100% viewer supported at this time. I do not run ads on my videos. So if you're able to support on Patreon, you are directly funding and facilitating more content like this. You also get access to a Patreon exclusive sort of listener questions answering show. Please help me offer this video to the algorithm by leaving a comment or a like. It also gives me a little boost of serotonin. And the only other thing I have to say is, in my free time, I make a lot of music. That's one of my primary hobbies outside of doing YouTube. I use that music in all of my YouTube videos, including at the end of this one. So please today, I bid you adieu and enjoy the song.
All I wanted to do was run away, 'cause you're not the one, you're not the one, you're not the one, you're not the one. Don't expect you to be here. Whatever you need to get yourself by, whatever you need to think is fine. I tried to eat your DNA.
Mario Kart Wii.